Well, Missy, we're at Prime Hook National Wildlife Refuge today. First time here, so we don't know a lot about it, so we're trying to figure our way around. Going to hit a couple little trails and see what we got, and then maybe head on up to Bombay, maybe find some ocean somewhere. We got a few birds, tree swallows already, first thing. Well, yellow rumps, a couple things. So we don't know yet because we just got here, but we were thinking it would be more like Bombay, where it would be the marshes and things. Right. We would be able to drive around. Yeah. So far it's walky, which is fine. We need to walk, and it's a beautiful day. Right. It's like 70 degrees here, but when you put that much investment in trying to get someplace, not knowing what it is, sometimes it's a little surprising. But I mean, it's a great place, especially when it starts greening up here, more of the songbird type stuff. And it looks like I should have brought my scope because I can probably see out there a ways, but anyway, we're gonna have a good time anyway for a few hours and then head on home.
Yes.
And we're a couple princess peas who can't sleep on any mattress but our own. We're gonna have to bring a memory foam rollout with us to put on top of the beds. So that's not the worst bed in the world, but it was so hard. We were trying to sleep on top of the pillows.
It was so bad.
We didn't get a good night's sleep, so we didn't get started as early. So we're here about 2 hours later than we probably wanted to be. Yeah. Probably. So some of the birdies are tucked in a little bit, but we'll find them. Still out here searching. Maybe we'll see something cool.
Yes.
So that's the community of Prime Hook out there. I'm gonna take you out there and drive around and see what that looks like. So have you been having a good day so far?
Yeah, sure.
No, you haven't. You couldn't get your Google to cooperate, so you couldn't find a McDonald's. It wouldn't find the right McDonald's. Then I was on the wrong direction because we were focused on the app instead of the road we were getting on.
It was a comedy of errors this morning.
Then your water exploded.
It did, all over me.
We're not feeling 100%, probably because of McDonald's.
Right, that was a bad choice. But I only had a biscuit. Like, I didn't have anything.
Well,
on
the drinks too. I didn't have much.
It just was not setting well.
It's beautiful though. Some marsh somewhere, baby. Some marsh somewhere.
Some marsh somewhere.
Check it out. It's interesting. Saltwater marshes, freshwater marshes. This reminds me a lot of Maumee Bay, especially when you walk way out there to the end of that boardwalk. You go out on that tower. It's a lot like that.
And it's funny because we're not used to the sunshine, so we're squinting.
And we need to get some sunglasses. Got my hat pulled down about as low as I can get it. Makes me long for biggest week.
Oh, for sure.
Like, as warm as it is, and we're still a few weeks away from big time migration.
Yeah. Well, biggest week. A few times we've had really nice weather, but most of the time it's pretty chilly and windy.
Chilly for you.
Well, yeah.
The one day last year was pretty warm.
Last year was really nice most of the week. I ended
Sometimes
up with sunburn.
Up that far north on Lake Erie, it gets cold, and yeah, we both got a little burnt up. Just birds calling. Can you imagine what this place is like here in a couple weeks when all the birds are here? It sounds like a jungle on the boardwalk in McGee. I can only imagine what this place sounds like. We need to come back here
for sure
in a few weeks. And I don't know, because we haven't been here, but just reading their signs, it says that the bulk of shorebird migration comes through Delaware Bay. Like they gather up down in Argentina, Brazil, and head on up through across the Gulf and end up right here in the Delaware Bay. The bay's out there. That's about the mouth of the bay right there. But it just, I want to come here. I want to hear the cacophony of sound like we do at McGee Marsh. And I mean, unless someone sees the, I mean, we saw the snow geese down here, but unless you see thousands of blue jays flying over your head like we do in Lake Erie,
right.
Like we're out here exploring different places, experiencing different things. I just want to see what that's like with all these hundreds of thousands of shorebirds coming through here. We have to come back at the end of May, mid to end of May.
That'd be so phenomenal. Black-necked stilts, my favorite.
I'm sure they're here. I think they said like 80% of the red knot, 80% of the red knot population comes through Delaware Bay. And the population in the world comes through there. So
that's nuts.
Interesting. We didn't even get to talk about it. We didn't video anything. We got a few pictures and a little bit from last night when we went to St. Michael's and Tillman Island.
So fun.
That was really nice. We were so hungry. We had to get something to eat. We ate at Chesapeake Landing, and that was really good. Whew. Definitely gonna hope to come back there someday. Get back down there we want to walk around St. Michael's.
Yeah.
It's a really nice, neat little town. And to go all the way down there on Tillman Island and all those little hearts they had little hearts on their telephone electric poles saying so-and-so loves so-and-so. That was a cool little idea. It's just remarkable to have places like this.
I know.
That's one thing we always talk about. I mean, here we are. Anne Arundel County has a lot of parks, but Ohio has all these metro parks.
Which are really cool.
And I guess, we got that new trail down on the Cheat River at home.
Right, we haven't tried it yet.
Well, I don't know if it's open yet, but hopefully it'll be open. But that'll be nice. But to have the funding to be able to do those things, we have plenty of outdoor opportunities. But to go to these other places, they have these designed places that are easy and nice to go to.
Right.
We can go anywhere we want at home and be out in nature. I mean, when we walk out our door, be outside. Some of these people here don't get to experience it. Well, I mean, we're in a rural area here, but people who live in an urban setting don't get to experience what we experience. But those parks, Howard Marsh, Sheldon Marsh, I never can think of the name of that one out there, the new one we found. The only thing I remember about it is it's close to Toft's Dairy, and it's fun up there on Lake Erie. So we got to find us
places last year.
It's one of my new favorites overall. We got a lot of birds there, and I feel like if we could come here at the right time. I mean, this is way different than it was in February out here, but this place looks like it would be blowing up in a couple weeks.
Absolutely.
How'd you enjoy your bridge experience today? This week? You twice yesterday, once already today.
It was better today, but it's still not pleasant. I really just need to man up.
But you can't. I've seen it. I've witnessed it. It's a real thing.
My whole face goes numb. My hands go numb. It's rough.
You tried. You're trying. You're doing good. Just tuck your head and roll with it. But it's an actual, people who... I am one of those people who just think that those types of fears are not real. That's just... You just need to buck up. And you said get over it, but you just can't get over it.
Right.
I mean, maybe... I don't know what it would take to get you over it. But you keep trying.
I do keep trying.
She keeps coming across that bridge for me. But it's It's real. It's a real thing. Every time she comes to it, she's got to get herself prepared. If it sneaks up on her, she's a mess.
Right.
She's not as bad as she used to be. One time I thought I was going to have to take her to the
Was that the first time?
She's going to have a heart attack or something, yeah. It was legit, like panic.
I was not prepared that time. I didn't know what to anticipate. And I'm of the same mindset. I just need to get over it. But
I don't, like, that's not something you just say. You just can't say, I'm going to get over it.
right.
You can't even open your eyes.
No.
If it was something you could battle against, I'd see. But at this point, it's not something that you have any control over.
Right. And the tears
That's the
just
part.
come
That's the part that you hate the most.
It is. I can't control. I'm a controller.
Missy, usually at Ocean City, you don't like the big waves.
I don't like the big waves.
Is this low enough for you?
Well, let's see. I want my feet to touch this water.
She's all barefoot on the sand for the first time
in March.
in March. It's probably going to be a little cold.
A little, so I can already feel the sand freezing.
Let it get you. Go out there another couple steps. Just stand in it for a second. Yeah, it's going to be cold. Let it get you. Is it cold? Just keep letting it do it. Just keep letting it. Stand, put your both feet down. Don't move them. Put them down. Just let it hit you. You might have to walk out a little further. You gotta let it hit you 3 or 4 times. Just let your feet go down. But it's afraid of you. The water won't come to you.
Oh, she's scared.
There we go.
Wait, where's my foot?
Huh?
I don't like that.
Yeah, I wanted you to do that.
No, that's scary.
I wanted you to do that. Let it do it a couple times.
Oh, that's freaky.
Don't move. Let it do it a couple times.
I do not like that at all. Oh my gosh, I don't like that.
Oh, Missy. All right, come on.
Look how much I sunk in.
I know. This is fun. Look at you.
This is so fun.
At Broadkill Beach on the Delaware Bay. Missy got in the water because it's not those big crashing waves like at the ocean. They're big ocean.
Feel how cold it is.
I know it's cold. It's cold in September, July, August.
I'm gonna dry my feet off.
You got your Boyden Weatherman shirt on.
Represent Ohio.
Yep. You're in Delaware on Broadkill Beach.
Oh,
You're walking in the sand barefoot
in March.
in March, mid-March. You let your feet get in the waters of the big ocean. Look at those seashells. Uh-oh.
Oh, see, it's like you're sinking.
She doesn't like the sinking feeling.
I do not like the
As
sinking.
you can tell, she's never experienced it before. That's a genuine reaction from a year old lady.
Wise choice.
She's never been. Well, when we've been to the ocean, she will not touch it. But
It's massive waves.
these are little waves.
Manageable. How was I?
Look here. Look here. Just stand still. Stand up. It's not good.
Surfing.
It's not good. There it is. There you go. There's Mom. Shin deep in the ocean.
Oh my
That's about all we can ask for, girls. That's the tail from a horseshoe crab right there.
Nuh-uh.
Yep. And there's another. Did you remember finding those with Madison?
Yeah,
There's another piece of your stuff.
very.
So that's just the tail part of it.
They're pretty big, right?
Yeah, it would be like, you know,
Oh, wow.
my foot's exaggerating a little bit, but it would be big out there in front of it.
Interesting.
What do you think, Missy? Was that a win?
As a million times a million wins.
Enough to get me some dinner now?
Absolutely. Dinner and Bombay. Here we come.
We may have to do that backwards.
Bombay and dinner.
Are you hungry?
I'm not starving now.
Well, it's probably about time to eat. We could eat.
I'm good
Close
either
out.
way.
I don't know. We'll see.
I
We're
don't
going to
waste
get home
time
super
either.
late.
I know. Busy next 2 days. Oh my god.
This was worth it. You want to just enjoy this?
I want to just live here for
A minute?
a while.
You like it?
I do love it.
What you've been missing out on.
I know. I almost feel bad that I deprived my kids of it.
One more touch of the ocean.
I'm gonna sit in a sea glass.
If people don't know how big of a deal that is for you to go out like that. I guess since you made friends, we'll be alright going across the bridge later.
We'll see. I don't like not having control of my feet though.
That's fun to me. You were brave enough to stand there for a while and let it sink in.
I know. I knew you were close, so if I started going under, you'd hopefully rescue me.
We couldn't ask for a better day. 70 degrees in March on the bay.
Playing in the ocean.
Oh my.